Frost here with Handmade Soap Decadence, and I am back! Yeah! I'm back. I'm not 100% obviously, so I'm just going to be making a small batch of soap, just to sort of get myself back into the swing of things. I'm using a fragrance called Black Orchid, and that came from Grace Fruits. So let us begin. Oh, I'm so excited! Making soap. Right, first things first, safety. I haven't done a video for a while, so I will go over safety first. Eyewear. These have padding here, so nothing can splash up. So put your gloves on. I've got on my long sleeves. I don't always wear long sleeves. I'm quite naughty about that, but that's my preference. And I've got a damp cloth here, so if anything splashes I can wipe it off. And I normally actually pull my sleeves up, which I'm not supposed to do. You're supposed to have your sleeves down, but I find them annoying, so I'm pulling mine up. But you don't do that. Do as I say, not as I do. And then gloves. Get your gloves on. You should really wear long trousers and closed shoes also, because well, it's caustic soda you're working with, and it will burn, it will sting, and yeah, you can get some really bad blisters and holes in your flesh essentially if you're not careful. So always be careful. As long as you're careful, everything will be okay. I'm not trying to scare anyone, but you know, it is a dangerous thing that you're working with. So if you've got to really respect the lie, and you'll be okay. So let us begin. Right, in here I've got my oils, base oils. I use a lot of extra virgin olive oil, which is why it's got a green tinge to it. I don't like that, so I'm just going to give this blitz because they're trying to solidify on me the cocoa butter and shea butter that's in there, because I'm soaping it room temperature. So I'm going to give those a quick blitz. I do hope everyone is okay. I want to have give a shout out to the mould shop. Her nickname on Facebook is Missy, but her real name's Anne. So hello Missy, my darling, I love you. Mwah, kisses to you, honey. I hope you're doing well. And as you can see, I am on the up. Not quite there yet, but I'm getting there, babe. And thank you ever so much for all the support you've given me. I love you dearly. Thank you, hun. Sorry everyone, but she's been so good to me, and I really treasure her friendship. She's a very good friend, and I love her to pieces. So hello Missy. Right, what am I doing? See, I'm so out of practice now. How about we get the lye water in? That would be a good idea, wouldn't it? Oops, sorry, knocking the camera there. Right, my lye water has Toss of Silk in it, which is raw, unadulterated, just pure. So it's not been processed in any way. So I do get little bits of leaves and bark in it, which I just strain out because that ain't a big deal. Just give this a scrape, get it all out. I've got an update video for you, everybody who's interested, about how my lung surgery went. I'm obviously on the mend now, but you'll know from the update video that I had a really rough time. It wasn't a straightforward surgery. There were complications, and let's just say, well, no, there's just no easy way of saying it. I ended up in intensive care on a ventilator, and I'd lost approximately 3 litres of blood. Not a small amount, considering that the human body, as you probably guessed, well, you already know from my update video, that the human body has about 4.5 litres of blood. So I lost an awful lot, unfortunately. So yes, I ended up in intensive care, which was rather pants, but such is life. Not much you can do about that, is there? But I'm alive, I made it through, and I'm out of hospital, and I'm on the mend, which is the main thing. Right, just the camera there. Right, let's get this emulsified somewhat. Oh, the magic of soap. Oh, I've missed this so much. Look at that. I love it when it changes colour like that. You know you're getting soap now. Like, wow, lovely jubbly. Right, let's get my milky mix in there. I've got in here, actually I think I'll give this a quick blitz before I put it in. I've got my kaolin clay, I've got finely ground oatmeal, I've got finely ground soy powder, I've also got rice powder in there, what else have I got in there? Double cream, buttermilk, there's something else, oh, and yoghurt. So that is a wonderful combination, which will be extra gorgeous on the skin. Just trying to get some of the lumps out. I'm not doing a very good job of it, look. Alright, that'll do. Get the rest in. It's so thick and gloopy. That is going to be so wonderful on the skin. All of my soaps are luxurious. I use a high content of shea and cocoa butter, so I think the combination of both of them is just amazing. Rice bran oil is so good for your skin. It actually contains vitamin E, as well as the sunflower oil also contains vitamin E, which is excellent for one's skin. And then of course the magic of olive oil. Olive oil is so good for everything, internally, externally, can't go wrong. So yeah, I do have a high content of olive oil. And Castile soap is one of the best soaps in the world, and that's just 100% olive oil. Oh, and of course I've got my coconut oil in here. Oh, and I also had coconut cream. Yes, got in here shea butter, cocoa butter and coconut cream, which is why it's kind of milky, and it's trying to solidify back up on me because it's cooled down a bit too much. But it could go in, not a problem. It'll be fine. You can see the grainy bits from the coconut milk, coconut cream. I use 100% coconut cream that doesn't have any crap in it. Just be very careful when you're buying that. I think I've said that in one of my other videos. Some of the coconut creams you buy, they've got a lot of crap in them, so be careful. Make sure it just says 100% coconut cream. I use it for cooking as well. Amazing stuff. Gorgeous. Looking good, looking good. And I get to play with some micas today as well. Wonderful. Oh, I have missed soaping so much. I really have. Alright, let's get this blitzed in. Tap it, get all the air out. And if anyone's looking for a blender, I've got these at the moment. I've got the pink and a cream colour. So if anybody wants one, I have a few for sale. So you can personal message me. Obviously, if you're watching this a year in the future, then I probably won't have them. So do check the date on the video. Make sure that it's not too far away of a date. That doesn't make any sense, does it? I'm still on medication, don't worry about me. Yeah, make sure it's not, you know, years away or months and months away from the date that you're watching it. Obviously I won't have them then, but for now I do have some. Where are we? We're October. Okay, it's October 2014. So I had a few people ask me about them, about my blender, so I thought I'd get some in, then if anybody wants one, PM me and we will make some arrangements, not a problem. That looks like it's good and blended in to me. Yeah, that'll do. Right, let's separate off with the colours. Oh, my shoulder. Oh, that hurts. I am so not used to this anymore. Let's have a look. I might as well use this one again. Oh, excuse the sniffling. I am getting over a cold at the moment. My son gave me his cold, and given that my immune system was shot to pieces with everything that happened to me, I suffered really badly with that cold. Right, I'm separating off some for, I want red and I want gold, and I want a little bit of black, not too much black because black can be very overpowering. Sorry if you can't see what I'm doing, I'm literally just separating off my colours. Maybe if I zoom out a bit for you. There we go, I think that's okay. Oh, let's sit back down now. Alright, so I'm going to do a white base. Actually, I think I'll have a touch more red and gold. Yeah, I think that'll be okay. I don't want an awful lot of black. I've put a bit of snowflake mica into the black to sort of hopefully make it a bit glittery, so we'll see if that works. Titanium dioxide is soluble in water, pre-mixed, ready to go, no messing about. Get some of that in. That's alright. Let's get the gold going, shall we? Another one of these would be good. This is just gold mica dispersed in water. Red. This is, oh, I can't remember what that one is. Let me have a look. Vintage Bordeaux red. Again, I've just dispersed it in a bit of water, distilled water. I scrape down the sides so I've mixed my black. Right, and now it's time for this activated charcoal with a bit of snowflake mica. Hopefully it will be glittery. Don't need that anymore. Straight down the sides. Oh, I can see the sparkle there now. Cool. Pretty. If I hold it up, I wonder if you guys can see it. I don't know if you'll be able to, but hopefully you can see the sparkle. It's really pretty. I have got red mica everywhere, as well as charcoal everywhere. Good lord, look at this mess. Just clean this up because otherwise it's going to annoy me. Look at that, what a mess. Straight down my sides. Stir out some of these bowls. So we'll put the glasses back down, that'd be a good idea, wouldn't it? Ugh, I've got soap on the handle. Annoying. Alright. Right. Lovely. Give this one a stir. Lovely. That gold is gorgeous. And let's give my white a little stir, which is there. Right, let's get the fragrance in and get this puppy in the mould. Oh yeah. Let's put the majority of it in there. A little bit in there. A little bit there. Smooth in there. Back in there. In there. And we'll put the rest in here. So scrape, get all of that fragrance out. I feel so out of practice, I really do. It's not that I've forgotten what to do, I just feel really awkward now. I just started to get a bit more comfortable with making videos when everything went wrong and my lung kept collapsing and stuff. But it's been so long now since I've made a video that I feel like I'm starting all over again from the beginning, which is not a nice feeling. Right, let's give these a stir. Mix my fragrance in. My hands are cramping already. Oh, it smells lovely. It's a florally, powdery, perfumey kind of scent. It's very ladylike. Very ladylike indeed. It's not a little girly kind of fragrance. It's definitely a woman's fragrance, a grown lady fragrance. Stir it in really well. Don't have to glitz in your fragrances, it's not necessary. Sometimes I do, but mostly I don't, because you don't actually have to. They blend in just with stirring quite easily. Unless they rise, of course. If they rise, well then got no choice at all. You have to blitz it to try and get it back smooth again. as long as it's not rising, which this one's not, which is fabulous. Stir, good stir, good stir, and it all incorporates nicely. Like that. Next, mix my black. Oh, I'm happy with that, it looks really pretty. Okay, right, let's get my mould in shot and we'll pour. Right, let's get some of the white in first. Sorry, banging the camera there. Right, get some of this red in. Pretty red. Really is very pretty. I think I'm going to stand up. Oh. Stand up to do this. Oops. Let's get a bit of black. A bit of black in. Now a bit of gold. Well, the fragrance is behaving very well, which is good. It's not accelerated on me. And my batter is staying loose for me, which is great. It's always good to give it a stir in between pours, just in case. The red. Okay, save the rest of that for the top. A bit more black. Oops, leaking it everywhere. Get this poured in. Get all of this black in now. Daughter's just left for a party. She was calling to check that I was not having a nap because she had forgotten her keys. So she was checking to make sure I'd let her in, so she could grab her bits and bobs to go to her friend's house to get ready for a party. She's almost 16, growing up very quickly. And my little boy Brandon has gone to stay with Nanny this weekend. My mum came and got him. She wanted to take him, so she told me that she was going to come and get him, and I was like, okay then, fine, go and take my son. She loves him. Well, obviously, but yeah. Nanny and Brandon have a very special relationship. They're very, very close. I'm very close with my mum too, obviously. My daughter used to spend a lot of time with my mum until she turned into a teenager, and then it wasn't cool to hang out with Nan anymore. Quite fun. Right, let's get the rest of this gold in. It's starting to get a bit thicker now, which isn't unexpected. It's certainly still manageable. But it's not going to pour as easily, of course. It's going to plop more than pour. No, that's okay. White in. I hope everyone is well. I haven't been on Facebook much for the last couple of weeks because I've been unwell, so I kind of just kept my head down a bit really. We can get the rest of this white out and on. I'm gutted I missed most of summer. I spent most of summer in flaming hospital. Now the weather's starting to change. Well, it has been for a little while, of course. I've missed so much of the sun because I was in hospital. Oh no, it's so not fair. I'm gutted. Absolutely gutted. But the good thing is they've removed the part of my lung that was causing the issues, so I am now allowed to fly because they cut it all off. Yeah, I lost part of my lung. You'll have known that from if you've watched the update video, you'll have known that, so I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself. But if you haven't watched the update video, then obviously you won't know. I did have part of my lung removed, just about a quarter removed. And the results came back as benign, so I don't have lung cancer, but it was a problem on it, of course, which was causing it to rupture and collapse, but that's been removed, and I haven't had a collapse since, which is great. Right, I'm going to give this a bang down. I won't bang it on the table because that's just going to shake the camera an awful lot. Bear with me a second. Right, I am not going to chopstick this one. I want it to stay as it is. Drop swirly. So let's just get this last little bit of red on. I'm sorry the light is so bad in here. It's a really dismal day. Let's get another lamp so that I can sort of brighten up the area and you guys will be able to see a bit better. Try and get the rest of this out. I hate not scraping the bowls. That's just one of my things I can't do. I do have a bit of OCD with certain things, and this is one of them. I have to get the soap out. I do not want to waste it. It's far too good to be just washing it down the sink without using it. Don't see the point. Waste of money and a waste of your time. Make so much effort to make it. What's the point if you're just going to wash it up in the sink and not feel the benefit of it? So yes, I am somewhat of an obsessive scraper. Feel free to fast forward or skip or whatever, so that you don't have to see it if you don't want to. Not a problem. Right. Here we go. Last one. Oh, you must be going, oh, thank God for that. She's on her last one. She takes forever. I do apologise. Gold is lovely. It really is. Sort my aim out. I'm aiming for places and going somewhere completely different with it. Going out for the first time today. Well, the first time for a meal out. This is my first time for a meal out. I've only been out of the house 3 times since, no, is it 3? Maybe less, I think maybe it's 2 times. Yeah, I've only had 2 outings, no, 3 outings since I got out of hospital from the surgery. So, and I haven't, this will be the first time I'm going out for an actual meal since the surgery. I'm quite excited. It will just be hubby and I, sort of mini date. Got to have a date every now and again, haven't we, when we're married? Make some time for each other and be a couple instead of parents for a night, which is lovely. Looking forward to that. So thank you, Mum, for taking Brandon to give us this opportunity to go out, although it was your choice. Right. I have to clean up my sides because it's really annoying me, so I'm just going to take a skewer and just run it along my sides to just tidy them up somewhat. wipe it off. I'm going to give it another bang, level it out a little bit, and then I'll skewer the top. I'm not going to do a raised top on this one, I'm just going to skewer it, make a pattern, and leave it at that. Not going down very deep at all, just literally. That's how far down I went. Not very far down at all. Give that another bang to level it out. There we go. Get some glitter on top of that. Let's give it a spritz of alcohol first. Right. And which glitter shall I use? How about some iridescent? I could use gold, I suppose. Let's give some iridescent first to see what that looks like. Yeah, let's just stick with the iridescent, I think. That looks pretty. Lovely job there. The shimmer on the gold has this on its own. It's really, really nice. Shimmery gold. Right, let's bring this a bit closer for you to see. Just wipe off the sides a bit. There we go. You probably can't even see it. Let me lift up my lamp. I wonder if you can see that. Is that any better? There we go. This is my black orchid soap, and I will be attaching the cutting video to the back of this. I'll see you again in a second, but for me it'll be tomorrow. Bye for now. Hi everyone, it's Karen Frost here, back at Handmade Soap Decadence to cut black orchid. I'll show you it. I have the full loaf here, and I've split it into two. Look at that, isn't that pretty? So yeah, I've split it into two so that I can get some small chunky bars. I'm going to cut these at 1.5 inches thick, so they'll be little and chunky. Let's get an end piece going first. First end piece. I'm sorry, the light is really crap. If I do that, that's better. Right, let's get the first proper slice going. That's 2 inches, that's too big. So you know what, I need to put another line on my cutter, so hold on a second. Okay, I've measured my other line. Can't believe I forgot that. Right, so now I have 1.5 inches. There we go. I don't know if you can see it, but I have the glitter in the black is showing up, and the shimmer from the gold is also showing up. It's really, really pretty. Loving it. It came up gorgeous. There we go. So they are kind of chunky. They fit perfectly in your hand. And they're quite solid. Get the other one going. There we go. And this was just a drop swirl on its own, no chopstick or anything. There we go. It came up really pretty. There's the top. If the camera will focus. There you go, camera. I don't know if you can see it, but the shimmer is there with the glitter. Right, let's get the other one done. This little chunk will just be cut into side balls. Oops. Let's get another end piece going. It's just the end piece. I don't know if you can see the gold in that one. There's quite a bit of gold in there. If you can see the shimmer. Come on, camera, focus. There we go. You see the shimmer? Oh well, don't know if you can see it, but it's there. There's this one. Pretty swirly swirlies. It smells really nice. Quite happy with this one. I will make this one again. It's a fragrance I haven't used before. So yeah, it will definitely be a keeper, I think. Next one. I've prepped and ready. Prepped yesterday. I'm ready for making another soap today. I'm going to be making pink sugar today. Can't wait. So as soon as I've finished with this video, I will be soaping and filming that one for you. There's not going to be much going on with the pink sugar because it darkens. The vanilla content is quite high, so it gets really brown, really dark brown. So there won't be that much going on with it, but I'll film it anyway. And there we go, that's the last one. So I am just going to get cleaned up and ready for my next video, and I'll see you again shortly. So thank you for watching. Take care now, peeps. Bye.